So we're gonna take out some of the colors, okay? So this is the color I'm gonna use for the pumpkin. I'm gonna have an orange, red, yellow. Oh no, not yellow, this one. It's like a little closer to look like a light brown, and then a dark brown for the background. And then we have white and black. Where is the black? You see the
right
black?
there.
Oh, and then the black. There you go. So these are the color that we're gonna use. And then some of the green. Green can be one dark green and one light green. You guys can see it upside down or?
Yes, it's sideways.
Why is it flipped this way? Weird. Okay, hang on. There you go. Move it up. Okay.
No, okay.
Don't do that, Tristan. You're still flipping it because you have to do this. Okay, and then you flip the other way. Sorry, technical issue here. Okay, so we got all this color. Get this color ready. Okay, the pumpkin obviously orange, and then one of them is still green. They're not ripe yet. So one green and one orange pumpkin. Okay, and then we're gonna do the brown as a background. And on my WhatsApp chat, I also asked you guys to have a plastic fork if you can. So we're gonna do the background texture, okay? If you can ask your parents, if you don't have a plastic fork, any fork in the kitchen will be fine. We just have to wash it. It's okay because acrylic paint, because we're gonna do the background, I just said. Okay, so after we do that, I'm gonna put this away. Get your pencil ready. We're gonna draw 2 pumpkins on the canvas. Okay, 2 pumpkin. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna do the big pumpkin onto the left of your canvas. Okay, so I'm not gonna zoom in yet because I wanted to see how. Oh, I thought I did. No.
Did you?
Yes. Do you see the spotlight?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do 1 big pumpkin onto the left. Okay, like this. And then another one here.
I can't really see that.
I want to do this side way. Oh, okay. How come you can't see it? No, don't.
That's even worse.
I'm gonna zoom it out. Zoom it out. Okay. You see the whole thing?
No.
Like this. Just I already did that. Okay. You see that? So the big pumpkin is onto the left. This time I'm gonna draw above here. So like a quarter from the canvas. This is a quarter height. A little bit bigger, Tristan. This one is coming out more. This side of the pumpkin coming out more. And then we're gonna have another one. Okay? You can erase it if you have it wrong, okay? Don't worry about it. So and then another one here. Okay? About this size here. If you didn't get it right the first time, it's okay, just erase it. It's just like, you can use an eraser. Just have 2. I'm gonna have it too big. I don't want it too big on this side.
The last time I used a canvas and erased it,
yeah,
got a big hole in it.
Huh? You rub it too hard? Okay, and then we're gonna cross over this and then erase this part here, in the middle. You guys see it? 1 big pumpkin and 1 small pumpkin. Should I make this one bigger? I think I want to make this one bigger. This one I want to make it even bigger.
Open new pencil.
Tristan. So I want to make this a little bit bigger here, okay? Because my canvas is actually bigger than the paper that I used yesterday. So I'm gonna have 1 big one and 1 small one, but it's over here on top. So it's, you can see the crossover here, right?
Do we need to cross over because I skipped this?
Can you look at this painting so that you know exactly where it is? Because right now your big one is a little bit off-sided. Okay, push it more inside. You see one coming this way and one coming that way, right? What's that? You don't throw it in the middle, right? So get the outline first with the pencil, and then we start painting. That's the only thing that we need to draw with pencil. Okay? Only thing. Right? So we're gonna have one big one here on the left and then one small one like this. Erase the crossover. Okay, erase this part here. You don't need the crossover line. Doesn't matter if you have a small one. Unfinished erasing is fine because we're gonna paint over it. And after you do that two big and small pumpkin, we're gonna get your mixing plate. Good morning, Lucas, Preston, and Grayson. You guys got this part so far? Ida, I can't really see. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up when you're done. Vivian's done. Tristan's done. Ida's. So, oh, the boys are done. Good. Mia and Tyler, you guys okay with the pumpkin? Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit of the brown. Tristan, come back down. We're starting painting.
Yeah, I'm getting this.
We don't need that.
Same thing.
Okay, up to you. If you wash it, this one I can just throw it away.
I want to wash it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we can reuse.
So add a little bit of brown, okay? And I'm gonna move my painting here.
Burnt sienna.
Yeah. And then you can get this brush here. You use this brush, okay? For the background. A little bit of water. See, just a few drops of water. Mix the brown. We do the brown for the background first, okay?
Daddy,
Yes?
is this the dark brown or the light brown right now?
Dark brown. We're using dark brown right now, okay? So since you already do the pumpkins over here and left and right, we only do the background, which is the back here. Tristan, what are you doing? So let me squeeze it for you.
Oh, I need water. I'm gonna go get one.
Okay, go get one. Go get one for Dada too.
Lunch, okay.
Wow, Dada, you did good. Almost there. Is this big enough or too big?
Big enough.
Okay, let's paint. Add a little bit of water, and then we start painting on the top. Just one straight stroke on the here. So everyone has canvas today or no? Did the boys have canvas today? Lucas, do you use a canvas today or paper? I just want to see if anyone else is doing canvas or paper. Vivian, you're doing canvas or paper? I can't tell. You're using paper, boys. And Vivian's using paper. It's fine. If you wanted to do that, it's fine. I just want you guys to experience it. So that maybe next time when we do canvas, because canvas texture is a little bit different than paper. So just do the background, Tristan. You see, I did not touch the pumpkin.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Do the background only. So try to be as close as the outline here. And then cross over like this. Do one layer first. And then we do second layer. Have a hair dryer handy as well, because we need that later when we blow dry the first layer. Okay. Keep painting. I know that's the stroke of paint. It doesn't look good because we're gonna do second layer, okay? Do it slowly, Tristan. For those who are doing canvas, you guys probably wanted to do it slowly because you want to hang your painting, right? I haven't done a small canvas for a long time. This is considered small for me. So I'm gonna do it very slow too. I'm gonna put this up when it's done. So ours canvas is 12 by 12. A little
So it's a
bigger than,
square.
yeah, it's a square, and it's a little bit bigger than the one Mia has. Mia has 8 by 8, which is fine. You just draw a smaller pumpkin.
Oh, we have a 10 by 10. I forgot.
Oh, you have a 10 by 10. Okay. That still looks good. As long as it's square, because I want only to do the background is only like not even halfway, right? So try to do second layer. I'm gonna do one layer so far, so I'm gonna have second layer on top now. So I'm gonna have thicker paint on top. Okay. Do it slowly when you're at the edge, like this, and then curve it over. You see the stroke of paint on canvas, which is fine, because we're gonna add white on top, right on top. So let me turn this. We have a small group today. A lot of them are still doing fall ball. A lot of kids are gone for the fall ball session. Okay, the next color I'm gonna put on is white. Tristan, squeeze in some white. Where's your plate? Okay. So the white is gonna go right on top. So wash your brush. Tristan, wash your brush. Okay, you don't have to wash it too clean. Be careful. Over here. Don't spill it on my canvas. Just a little bit, as long as the main brown color is gone. Right, it's gone, and then I'm gonna just add along, add like this, okay? You can see the brown is still on it, it's okay, because I'm gonna put white right on top here. Okay, you see I put white on top. If it's not enough white, put more, because we need a thick layers of white on top. What are we doing right now? We're doing the texture of wood panels behind us, behind the.
Oh, it looks actually like our floor.
Yeah, it looks like our wood floor, right? It's like a wood panel wall behind this two pumpkin, right? So add white. If you have the first layer of the second, actually I put 2 layers of brown, and then this is the third layer of the white. So it become kind of like light brown on canvas, or light brown on your paper. Go all the way to the edge, edge to edge, and keep, because it's wet right now.
Bring it all the way down.
No, just the top, yeah. So go to the edge again, and then curve it. While this is still wet, put another layer of a white, okay? You hear that, Tristan?
Yeah.
When it's still wet,
I put like 4 already.
the white.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep washing my brush, and I want to show more white actually on top. So I'm gonna add more white on the side. Tristan, do you have clean white?
No.
If you don't have clean white, add more. Don't brush too hard, because you're gonna brush off all the brown. You need some brown on it, okay? So this is my 4th layer, which is the white. You see how thick it is now? So you can see, oops, it's okay, you drop a little bit of white here, no worry, because we're gonna paint over it later. I wasn't careful because I know the whole painting is gonna be white later.
Kathy,
This part is gonna be white.
How many layers of brown do we need to put? 2?
2, at least 2.
Oh.
And then the
You
white.
guys have canvas, at least 2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
2 layers, and then 2 more layers of white. Until you have the stroke, you can see brown underneath. Can I see your sister? Are you mixing it? You don't have to mix it, just paint the white over it, the hollow, okay? Tristan. Your milk is here. So after you do the fourth layer of the white, okay, use your it's still not thick enough, and then you put one last layer. So I don't think the white is thick enough, so I'm gonna add one last layer of white. Tristan, add more white. Okay, after we do that, use the fork here and try to press it down and then make this sound across. Not too hard, okay? You don't want to poke through it. So a little bit, and try to make this kind of sound to press across so that you can have the textures of the wood. Especially on paper, don't poke it too hard, boys, okay? And girl, make sure you press it in a strength that you're not gonna ruin the background paper or canvas. You see that when you press it and drag it across, it creates a texture of lines. Even more so after you add the lines of brush stroke. You see that? That's our wood panel behind it. This brown, I added a little bit more white, so it's look more like light brown. Do it gently, okay? You still can hear the sound, but I didn't poke through it. Can you hear that? Yeah. See, straight up lines all the way across. On the edges too. Okay. Then when you zoom in closely, right, you can see straight up line. You see that? We're making wood panel with the fork. Is that how fun it is? You can actually use a lot of, your tool at home to create textures of painting. Yeah?
You know it's easy to make a line,
Oh.
but it still has the same texture.
Not flat, not flat. I know you're gonna do it. I knew it. No, it's not gonna work that well. I try. Okay, I think I'm good with the panel. Look, I think I have enough straight of line. Isn't that it looks like anyone have a hardwood floor at home? Isn't that it looks like hardwood floor? Yeah. So you can actually paint that texture. At least similar, right? So after we do that, go and change your water, wash your brush, and then we come back with all white. The reason why I asked you to wash your brush and change your water because we're gonna paint the pumpkin white right now. Okay, I think it's enough, Tristan. Don't overdo it. Okay, don't overdo the fork part, okay? I'm gonna go and change. Tristan, it's good enough. It's very good. I'm gonna change the water. I'll be right back. Go change your water if you're not done so, and then come back with clean water and a clean brush because we're using white next. Okay, and if you have a plate full of colors already, Tristan, use white, okay? Use white again, clean white. If that already mixed with brown, don't use it. Give me the white color. Tristan, give it to me. Don't do that. You're gonna break the glass. Come on. Can you give me the white? Don't squeeze too much. Exactly about this. If it's not enough, a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna paint a layer of white while we're waiting for the background to dry, okay? So we're gonna paint a layer of white onto the pumpkin.
Wait.
I know you're gonna ask, 为什么? Why? Because we wanted to paint a very rich color on top of the white,
At least
okay?
I get the cleaner one.
Mhm.
That was my brush, but at least.
If you don't do the white layer, the colors of the pumpkin is not as bright as you want it to. So it's good to do any painting on white canvas, a layer of white first. So especially we're using acrylic, it's so much easier to put on colors on white. Okay, you just have to dry it first. It's okay to have a little bit of brown, no worry, because we're gonna paint over it anyway. So just one layer of white for both pumpkin. Try not to touch the brown if you can. If you do, it's okay because we're gonna paint over it anyway. But I just want to make sure the white is all covered. Okay, move it up a little bit. See, I come all the way down, edge to edge, as long as the white is all covered for both pumpkin. Okay. And what happened? It's okay, just a little bit because we're gonna paint over it anyway. Like that. It's okay.
You think this is okay?
Yes, because you're gonna paint over it, it's okay. No, not all the way, Tristan. Don't, why you do that? Why you ruin the white? It's okay. What I mean, like if you have a little bit of brown, I said, doesn't have to be perfect again. Can you, do not ruin the edges, Tristan. Why you wanna cross it over? Still have to do the curve, okay?
Kat, I'm doing the fork with the kids right now, but I don't see any lines. Is it because we did too much of the white?
Can you show me?
No, she doesn't see
Yeah.
it.
Hang on. Let me spotlight you.
This is Mia's.
No, when you press it down, look, I'm gonna show it again. So when you press it down, move this up a little bit. So press it down and then you drag it.
Oh, I see some
Drag it
lines.
slowly.
Miss Kathy, I see some lines.
Okay, we'll
You
try
see
to.
some line? You see when you drag it, press it down and then drag.
Okay. All right.
Okay, press
Thank
it down and
you.
then drag. And then you can see the lines on here. If you see closely, that's white line. You can see through. The white is actually the canvas, I think. And then there's a white over brown. That's how you see the effect. Is that better, Kathy? Okay, I'm done with the white now on the bottom. I just have to wait to dry while waiting for you guys to finish the bottom part white, okay? And then we use a hair dryer to dry it because today is very wet and it's not going to dry by itself quick. It's getting cold in fall now, and it's hard to dry the painting like summer. Okay, so get out your hair dryer and blow dry it, okay? I'm gonna do the same. So Vivian, you doing good? Yep. Ida, you doing good?
Oh, this.
Just can I see? No, this one you just have to do this part here, Kristen. You have to redo the brown now because I don't know why you want to cross over that way. This part here. You still have a lot of brown, don't worry. Look, you just paint over it. 现在就好了. Like that. Because you cross over, Ganga, right? If you don't cross over, you'll be fine. Now go back to your fork. Where's your fork? Okay, and then you just drag this part here again. right? Then you're done. And then go dry it now. Okay, use the hair dryer and dry it. You did good. You just have to blow dry now.
How you?
Blow dry this part.
My erase.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a few seconds to blow dry this thing, okay? Okay, we're done drying the paint, especially the white part, okay? Get the white part dry because we're gonna put orange on top now. So get the brightest orange that you have, and then we start painting the left. Yeah, I got it. And then for those that have canvas, I want you guys to paint on the side as well. So if this part is brown, extended, this side is also light brown too. So when you hang on to the wall, it looks nicer on the side like this. You see that? So paint over it. Just paint over the side like this. Paint over the side. Just with the same brown that you have, okay? So after I do that, I'm gonna use orange for the bottom part. You see this part here. Kristen, where do you go? Where did you go? Kristen? We're gonna use orange next, okay? So I'm gonna pour a little bit of orange, and then we're gonna start painting the left. Okay, same thing. Since we already have the white layers on top, it's so easy to put on bright color now. See? That's the reason why, like Tristan was asking, why we have to put a white layer. So the color is easy to go on to the white. Right? I'm gonna move up a little bit so you can see. So this is my first layer. So when you do this, I want you to stroke the brush stroke just like the shape of the line. Okay, you see, Tristan, you see that? It's not a pumpkin, have lines, right? So do the brush stroke that is the shape of the pumpkin line, like this. You see that? It's coming this way. Tristan, you hear what I said? Silly, okay?
How do you?
That's too big. That's way too big. You have to use the brown. This one, yeah. This one is a real good one. This one. This one. Why? Then you have to wash it. This one's already washed. Okay, this one, and then make sure you go all the way to the edge. Okay. And then come down here. The other one on the left will be green. Okay, green pumpkin. See what I meant by the stroke of the pumpkin? It's the line that you see on the pumpkin. It's like coming down this way, right? And then when the brush stroke, you can feel it with the line. You can see the brush stroke because we are painting on a piece of canvas or a piece of paper. You can see the stroke. So you stroke it down like there's a line for the pumpkin. Okay? I use a brighter orange compared to the one that I did yesterday. Edge to edge, and then on the side, also paint. If this side is orange, I'm gonna paint over this side on the edge of the panel, the canvas. It's a layer of just one stroke over. So when you hang onto the wall, you will see some colors. Same thing on the bottom part. Just then, okay? Only this part when you have orange. This part is gonna be green, okay?
Can I have some small little bit?
Little bit. Don't press too much out. Don't want to waste color. This is our new set already.
Color more.
Okay. See that? Go stroke down. Yep. And then when you do that, in the meantime, I'm gonna add a little bit of black. Just tiny little bit. Just one squeeze, right? And then I'm gonna tap a little bit over on the side. I'm gonna do stroke like this, okay? That's coming down. You see when you do the stroke, it shows the line on the top.
Do you have some black?
Just a little bit, just tap a little bit, okay? But when you do the stroke down, I want you to draw like this.
I need some black.
Yes, you just use mine. You don't.
Can you?
I beg it for you. So you just have a little bit, not too much. Okay, and then do the stroke now. See when you stroke it down, so do this, flip it this way. Flip it like this, okay? You turn your brush this way. You see that? Show the shadow of the painting for this side. Just onto the, yeah, that looks good. Over onto the left part, Tristan, all the way on the top. Yes. There you go. Come down all the way. Come down all the way. Don't stop in the middle. Come down all the way to the bottom of the painting, okay? Come down all the way. And then when you, okay? Let me see. Let me see. That looks good. You just have to do more of the orange now because it's too black now. Okay. Don't put too much of the black because you're gonna end up very dark. See, yesterday I did it too much of the black. This can be a very dark painting, right?
But I like that.
It's okay. You can add a little bit more black, but not too much. I think this on the canvas, I want it to look brighter. It looks a lot more nicer if I want to hang it on the wall. Okay, it's only the top part is darker because this is part I want to show the shadow. And then keep adding the orange. If it's too dark, okay, make sure you only show a little bit of shadows, colors on to the left side, right? And if you need to, you can wash it off a little bit if it's too dark. Make sure you always have a piece of towel on the side. And then when you keep applying the orange on top, the black will be covered a little bit. See that? Mm-hmm.
And you saw at Disneyland, like the front thing at Halloween was Oogie Boogie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same character.
So that's my first pumpkin. I'm gonna wait it to dry, and I'm gonna get green out for the next pumpkin. Okay, so we're gonna have a dark green. This is the dark green I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna have a lighter green. This two green. Okay. Anyone want to show me your stroke of the orange and black? Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page right now. So who want to show me first? Let's see. Vivian. Okay. Hang on. Okay, turn up the paper around. Let's see.
I was just stretching.
Yeah, what question?
No, I was just stretching.
Oh, you're just sketching. Oh, okay. So can I see, did you apply the orange and black yet?
No, I was stretching.
Stretching. Oh, okay. Sorry. I hardly hear you. All right. So are you ready to show me or no?
Almost.
Almost. Okay. Let me ask someone else then. Mia and Tyler, you guys ready to show me your orange and black pumpkin?
No, they're just starting on the orange. They're a little behind.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. No worry. I'm gonna wait here for a little bit.
People are fast.
For Ida, I think you're still working on the pumpkin. What about Lucas, Grayson, and Preston? You guys ready to show? Lucas, you want me to show me yours? Oh, look at that. Good job. Did you use the fork on the background yet? Grayson? Did you use the fork? I can't tell when you keep moving the painting. Can you tell me? Did you use the fork yet? Yes? Okay. What about Preston? Are you ready to show me yours? Okay. Make sure you curve your brush stroke, okay, when you do the pumpkin. Lucas, what about you? Are you ready to show me? It's okay if you're not ready. I'll come back to you. Yes or no? Yes? You want me to show me yours? Can you show me your painting? No, not yet. Okay. I'll come back to you, okay? No worry. Let me know, you guys, when you're ready to show, okay? I'm gonna wait here for a little bit. I think everyone is still working on their first pumpkin. Tristan, are you done with your first pumpkin? Can I see? I'm gonna go see what Tristan needs. So did you turn the brush like this? You have to turn the brush like this.
I have to go all the way.
Yeah, you can turn like this because you know the pumpkin have lines, right?
Yeah.
Right? So the pumpkin's always like this, right? You go with the brush stroke. It's okay, we're gonna paint over it. Don't worry.
We're not.
You're gonna paint this part.
Yeah.
Yes, it's fun. So you need a little bit more black. Then you have more shadows on the top, okay? So I'm gonna just look, over here. You add a little bit of black. It's okay. It's because this part is the darkest. It cannot be all gray now. Because earlier you have some black and some gray, but you cover it already. This is good. Okay? With this part here, make sure it's this cover with green, okay? So pick the green that you want. I'm gonna wash the brush again. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go wash my brush and change water. I'll be right back. You guys keep going, okay? Okay, I'm back. Anyone ready to show me? Vivian, are you ready? If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Oh, hang on, let me spotlight you so you can see it bigger. Good. Look at that. Your pumpkin has shade of shadows. Very good. Good job, Vivian. Very nicely done. Okay, Ida, can I see yours? Okay. Don't put too much water. Looks like you have very wet color. So make sure you have some dark area on the top and then some lighter shading coming down. So you can see this part is darker because that's the shadow, right?
Is it
And
the
then this
brown
part
or
here
the
is
black?
lighter.
That?
Say that again.
Do we use brown or black for that, the shading part?
Black. Just a little bit. Just actually the tip of the brush stroke.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Can you show it to me again, Ida? Turn it back, turn it back. The other way around, silly. The other way around. Keep turning. Okay, stop. There you go. That's good. I can see the shadow on the top. Very good. Good job. Lucas, are you ready to show me yours now? No? Still not done yet? Okay. What about Mia and Tyler? Okay. So you haven't done the black stroke yet. So make sure when you do the black stroke, don't dry the orange first. You still have to do the stroke on top. Okay? While it's still wet. Because you need to blend the black a little bit with the orange. All right, so I'm gonna pick dark green. Tristan, I'm gonna use dark green right now. So here's this dark green. Not too much since it's a smaller pumpkin. And we have new brushes because not me use, I mean clean brushes. So I'm gonna do the green here. This is dark green, and then I'm gonna have a lighter green later. Tristan, you read later, okay?
The green, right?
Yeah. Same thing. When we brush it down, try to do the curve like this. Try to bend your brush, moving with the shape of the pumpkin. You curve it, right? You curve the stroke like down, like this. You see that? And then on this side, you curve the other way. You see that, Tristan? So the stroke, the brush stroke itself making the line of the pumpkin coming down. All and when you paint, you come all the way down to the edge. There you go, Tristan. Very good. So this part here, this side, on the left side, Tristan, right side, coming this way. And you usually see one, this shape like this in the middle for pumpkin, right? And then for those that have canvas, I want you guys to paint the bottom part too. The edge, okay? So we're gonna lift it up like this. And then do the bottom part. And then on the right side too. Just one layer will do. Instead of leave it all white. Okay, so put it down. After it's waiting to dry, I'm gonna have a little bit of black again. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, and then same thing. I'm gonna do stroke of black over it. Only the left side is more black. Okay, Tristan?
Only the right.
Left.
There's left.
It's left, Tristan. If you have shadow, it goes one direction, right? See that? And then this part here is a little bit lighter. Okay? Same thing. A little bit, and then we're gonna add a little bit of highlight over it, okay? I'm gonna make this pumpkin a little bit bigger. I'll just paint over the orange. I want it a lot bigger in front. So you always can adjust the size of it by curving more, see? So my green pumpkin is bigger now. Cross over this side. And then I'm gonna paint through this.
And the green pumpkin has sucked up nutrients from the ocean.
Not too thick, Tristan, because it takes forever to dry, right? So I'm waiting for it to dry now before I put this color on top. This is like light brown, I guess, but have more yellow to it, okay? Like a mustard color, okay? We could make two orange pumpkin, but it's for the painting composition wise, it won't be as nice, right?
So we're done?
Not yet.
Oh, so we need to do one last thing with the spider.
No, we're not done yet about the stem. We haven't done the stem, the bottom part. A little bit of the brown, or the light brown. Just a little bit, not too much. And then we're gonna highlight it a little bit on top of the green while it's still wet. Actually, I want to do a little bit over here too. I have a little bit of green and orange on top. Okay, so I need to wash my brush. I have a little bit of green on top here. It's okay. Right. And then I'm gonna make sure your brush is clean because you want to have that lighter color, which is the light brown. I have a clean plate now. Listen, when you use your stroke is gone, Tristan. Continue with your stroke, okay? So a little bit of the light brown, and then same thing, do the stroke coming down this way. That's the highlight of the pumpkin, okay? You know, sometimes you have light.
Is that yellow?
Yeah, this one. Hey, you have to wash your brush.
Oh.
You cannot just use that. Don't mix the two colors together. Then it's gonna be all mustard color.
Okay. Mia and
Yes?
Tyler's just starting on the pumpkin. Do we do the lighter green on the bottom and the darker, or the
No,
darker?
it's all one green now. I
Oh,
only use one green, yeah.
oh, okay.
So the dark green
That green.
all over, and then we add the black. Okay? So this part here,
Great.
yes. Don't drop anything on mine. Okay, and then do the highlight, just the stroke on the orange first. Orange pumpkin first. Okay? Same thing, the stroke go both ways, okay? Tristan, sometimes go this way, and then the other side go this way. Continue with the stroke.
Oops.
What's wrong? What happened? What are you doing, Tristan? You have to wait it to dry first. If not, you're gonna mess it up, okay? You have to dry first. You're gonna blow dry? Okay, Tristan's gonna blow dry, I'm gonna mute, okay? Okay, it's dry now, everyone. So after you do the green pumpkin, did you guys add the highlight yet? So now you have to add the highlight color, okay? No, you did not. Highlight. Oh. The highlight is this part here with the golden, because 刚刚你已经画太快了, right? So now the green, while it's still wet, right? You add the light brown over here. The mustard color, yeah. Over down here. Okay. Same thing with the brush stroke. Have to keep it consistent, okay? Your brush stroke, they're going this way. This side of the pumpkin. And
Hey,
going this
Kat.
way. Yes.
Hey, are you using the black paint on the green pumpkin as well?
Yes. Over on the top left.
Over on the top? Okay.
Yes.
See? Okay, thank you.
No problem. And then you add, after you do the black, you do the highlight light brown on top. Like this.
You said light brown?
Yeah, light brown. This is the light brown that I use.
Do we need to do that on the orange one too?
Yes. Make sure you pick the brown. It's lighter than the orange. Okay? Like this. Lighter, yeah. Not too dark, because when you're too dark, you won't do highlight anymore. If you don't have the color, maybe you want to do a little hint of white. If you have no light brown, okay? Because you don't want to have too dark of a brown. Then your pumpkin will be very, very dark color. You see the difference? Okay, Tristan, now, same thing. Use the same light brown here. You just have to highlight this part here, okay? Like this part here. Okay. Just do the same stroke coming down. There you go. Yeah. Just a little bit, too much. Then go back to orange. Blend it. Just have to blend it well. Okay? Just like this. Same thing with this color. The green pumpkin. Okay? That's good. This is a little bit of highlight. It's good. This part here. Good. It's good. Drop. Okay? Look. This part, especially this part here, the orange part. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly done, but as long as you get the hang of it. The stroke. I want you guys to practice the stroke, okay? Like this coming down. Because you already paint my pen, Tristan. You need to clean it. You need to use a wet nap to clean it. Or use a paper towel now. Use a paper towel. Okay? This part here, you know, when you do the stroke, Tristan, come all the way down, like this. Come all the way down. Do not stop halfway, because then I won't see the stroke of the pumpkin.
Yeah, okay.
You guys done with the highlight part? Let me know when you're done, that part. We're still working on the highlight. It's okay. So after we're done that, yeah? Okay. Just use that because I'm running out. So add a little bit of white. That's the last layer of highlight, okay? Just a tiny little bit. I just use tiny little bit. Just a little bit of white on the tip of the brush. Same thing. I'm gonna do highlight a few stroke. Okay, same thing with this. Just a few stroke from the middle part. Same thing with the green. You have to do this when it's still wet, okay? Just then be careful with the water. Don't do that. You're gonna spill water over my painting, Tristan. Be careful. Just a tiny bit, too much. Dab a little bit on the plate. Just do a little bit of streak of white on coming down, okay? That's the main highlight of the pumpkin. So you can see the lines coming down from the top part. That. That green and orange. And this one. I like this color so much better than the one that I used yesterday. After that, we're gonna use this, do the dark brown on the stem. Okay, after we do the white highlight, so I have light brown highlight after you do the black on the left, and then I add another layer of white. Did you do the white yet? Can I see?
Yeah.
Let me see the white. You need more white, Tristan. You can't really tell the white. Did you blend it, Tristan? I did not say blending. I just said coming down the stroke.
Male blend.
Huh?
Male
It looks like you blend it.
Oh, male.
Why you add green on there? You didn't wash your brush, do you?
But it looks good.
You have to clean your brush, okay? Now you have 2 green pumpkin if you do that, right? You add more orange to it. You know, Tristan.
Mhm.
You got lazy and don't wash your brush. You have to wash your brush over here. It's okay to keep washing your brush, Tristan. Now this part has too much green. You see the dark green color?
Yeah, but it looks like the shadow.
That's too muddy. You want to have more highlight color, okay? And then now this one, this light highlight, the white, so like this. You have to use a better brush like this. Just have a little bit of white, then you do it, then you're done. You see like this? You see the white? I want to see the white stroke. Right, same thing here. See, all this are gone. Your stroke is gone, Tristan, because we blend it. Don't blend when you don't need to. I didn't ask you to blend the pumpkin color yet, right? So this part here, you wash it again. Tristan, 把这个喝掉 and put it in front of me. Keep going, you guys. Lucas, are you ready to show it to me? I'm still waiting. Still wanted to see your pumpkin, how it turns out. Okay, now Tristan, blow dry it, okay? Let me ask the boys how are they doing first. Okay, Lucas, Canon, let me spotlight you. So this is your pumpkin on the left. What is the black thing on here in the middle? Is that your shadow? So you have to blend it more on with the stroke here. Okay, so you blend the stroke like this. You blend it down like this, okay? So I'm gonna wash my brush first. So come down like this so that you can see a stroke coming down. Highlight, okay? All right, I'm gonna blow dry it now. Looks good. I just want you to make sure this part is round on top. So it looks like 2 pumpkin, okay? So you just have to make it round. Do you know how to turn your brush like this? Like a fan. Open up your brush like this, okay? It's okay. We're doing this slowly, okay? All right. After we do that, I'm gonna use the dark brown for the stamp. Tristan, can you come finish? just use that brown. You still have some brown. Use a smaller brush that you have. This one. We're gonna do the stem here, okay? Here, just we're gonna do this part here, like the stem is coming this way, okay? Right? Roll the stem down like a big hook. And then make sure this part is like a starburst over here. You know, when you see the pumpkin in front of you, if you have a pumpkin in front of you, you always have the stem look like a, next time you look at the pumpkin, I'm sure you guys probably will get
yeah,
one or
yeah.
two. You see the stem is working close to the line of
No,
the
it's
roots.
like yeah, it's a root.
Yeah.
Like it's like a tree with roots inside the pumpkin.
Yeah. So this is the hook.
Can we do the green one?
Yeah, but I want you to do second layer. It's not enough. Finish the first one first, okay? I want you to do the first one and then make sure there's 2 layers of brown. Because you want it to look thicker. You don't want to be one layer that's not, doesn't look like a stem anymore. So that. And then this one, I wanted to hook it this way, okay? This one I want to, make sure you pick this smaller brush to do this part. You don't want to do rush. This one, I want to hook it this way. And then I'm going to come down here and then make it thicker, right? And then the ending. And the same here, do the starburst roots kind of thing coming out. And it goes along the line of the stroke sometimes.
Done.
So one is thicker. So can you do second layer?
I did.
Because I can see through the brown behind it. You see the wood panel? You can see through it. Don't put too much water, clean it. If you add water, it's gonna end up even thinner. Dry it, and then add this part here. Make sure it's thick enough that you won't see through the wood panel behind it. Okay? That's the details part of the pumpkin. We're almost done. We just have to add, I'm not gonna add green on the top, on the bottom anymore because I like it like this. Because this square format, it looks better. If you want to add a little bit of green on the bottom, you can, but I think this looks really nice already. And then we just have to add something. You can add word on top, or you can add spider web or spider. Just you can do spider web if you want.
I want to do spider.
Just spider. You can have 2 or 1 spider coming down. Okay? Just then, are you doing a spider or are you gonna wait for it to dry first? Okay. I think yours is pretty thick. Are you sure you're gonna be dry by itself? Or you want to blow dry it? Can I see your brush stroke? Wow, you have a big pumpkin. Very nice, Tristan. Good job. I like your pumpkin. When you do the brown, Tristan, did you do with which brush did you use?
Huh?
Which brush did you use? This one?
For stem?
Yeah.
I use small
But is that thick
but
enough?
this one.
It's okay, this one is good too. Make sure your starburst area is clear. Looks very nice. So after you do that, wash your the smallest brush that you have, Tristan, and then use black to draw your spider. Okay, and then you can sign your name on the bottom. I'm gonna squeeze some black for you, Tristan. Can I use this? Oh my god, you use You pour so much white, Tristan. You're wasting white again. Look at all the white. You use this brush, okay, Tristan? Hello? Do the spider now. So after you do that, you can do your spider. I'm gonna start drawing my spider on the top. Tristan, can you come back up? I'm gonna do the spiders just hanging down one line. So make sure you don't add too much water, okay? I already give you the brush, here. It will be too thick. Just a little bit, okay? Do it slowly. Very thin line coming down. Please do not rush this when you do the line, okay? Coming down. It's rather to have dotted line and then you combine the line. You see how careful I'm coming down? I'm going to doing dotted line first, and then I'm going to combine it. I'm going to have the spider right here. Right here, I'm going to have the head here. And then I have the big fat body. Right. That. And I'm going to have the leg, the first leg coming down this way.
How do you do this?
Do it slowly. Do it slowly. Look at. Let me show you one time. Look. Don't ruin it. Look. No, you did good. You did good. You just this line is a little bit slowly. Don't paint over there black. Tristan, what are you doing? Look. I show you one time. Just do this body like this, and then the line here. Look. You do it very slowly. You don't rush things. See that? Okay, the line here is too thick, but it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Mine is a little bit small. You can follow this. Why don't you follow this? Follow my. 你这个可以下来一点。Huh? Like this one? It's okay. I can do the leg for you. The leg is really hard because it's small, right? But I can add this part for you. But you can. Your line is good. It's just thick. It's fine. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly down. Look. Okay. You have a small. You have a thick. You're gonna do spider web too? No?
Yeah.
No, not yet. You have to wait for it to dry. You cannot use Sharpie yet. So after I do that, let me zoom in so that everyone can see the spider.
No, I can write it here.
Not yet. When it's dry, Tristan.
It is dry here.
Have to be very, very dry. Okay?
Yeah,
Can
it
you just
is.
wait? I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna do the legs here. Just slowly. Depends how big your spider you want to be, but this is a good size, I think. I'm gonna have the legs spreading out. Do the legs like this. But how many legs did you have, Tristan? Make sure it's 8. Right, Tristan? Make sure you have 8. Do you have 8? How many legs do you have? Yeah? Okay. I can join the line now so that I have perfectly straight line. So no rushing when you do the line down. It's okay if yours is too thick. Tristan has his thick lines coming down too. It's really hard to control the brush stroke if you do it slowly, okay? It's just fine. And then you can sign your piece. Let me zoom it back out. Oh, look at Ida stamp. Looks good, Ida. I like your stamp. So mine is very thin, right? So after you do that, when it's still still wet, you can actually add some shadows on the stem too, right? I'm adding some shadows, some black. Tristan, can you add a little bit of shadows with your same small brush? Add some shadows here. Same thing.
But isn't the shadow supposed to be on the back?
No, the shadows on the stem. You know, the light shadows. I'm not talking about. So, can a little bit of shadows here. Just a little bit, not too much, okay? Just some line. You see when you see stem, there's lines? Just like the texture of it. Just add a little bit of shadow. If there's too much, you can go back to the brown and then blend it together. Okay? A bit of brown here. Okay? When we zoom out, that's my whole painting. You guys happy with your pumpkin? Are you gonna hang it on the wall? For those that have cameras, I suggest you guys hang it on the wall, okay? And make sure you sign the bottom part with a Sharpie. Make sure it's all dry before you do that, okay? This part here, Tristan, you can add a little bit more brown, okay? This part here. If you can see through, you see through the green on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So you can color it right now.
Up here it's dry. It's like right here.
Okay. Write it small.
Okay.
Write it very small, okay? Don't ruin your painting. And then you're done after you do that. Anyone ready to show me the whole piece? Vivian. Okay, hang on. Vivian showing. Oh, Vivian have two spider. Nice. I have only one spider hanging down. Good job, Vivian. I like it. Do you like your painting? Yeah? Good job. Let me take off your spotlight. Who else want to show it to me?
Can you show them what?
Oh, Tristan want to show his. Okay, hang on. Let me move it. Can I have it? Let me show you Tristan's painting. This is his pumpkin, his baked pumpkin. Let me zoom it up. Oops. Okay. Oop. Okay, that's his pumpkin. He has baked stem, very big, gigantic stem here. Okay, so I'm gonna have it this side by side. Mine is back. You're gonna put it on your wall, Tristan? Just make sure it's fully dry, okay? Tristan, this part here is not paint. Tristan, look. Tristan, sorry. You have to paint it because when you hang on the wall, it doesn't look good.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because you look on the side.
Yes. Just hold it like this and then paint it on top. Okay. Put green here. Did you wash your brush?
It's on the
Okay, I'll hold it for you. Come on. Paint this side. Hold it, okay?
Okay, it's orange, right?
Yeah. Looks good. All right. If you guys are done, you can log off. I'll see you next week. Okay, next week, let's do, let me see my calendar.
Solar system?
No, next week, since it's very close to Halloween, you guys want to do paint on your pumpkin?
Can I do a trick or treat?
What trick or treat? We're doing a pumpkin design. Let's do the pumpkin design.
We're gonna buy
So I want you guys to buy a small pumpkin, everyone, and then I will write it onto the group chat. But since your parents is here, you guys can tell your parents to get a small pumpkin for each kid. so we can paint onto the pumpkin. And then after we do that, we're gonna have a vote. See who wants to be the winner of the contest. Let's see, okay? So think about a design and then think about what you want to paint on your pumpkin. So you usually don't think about design until you have a pumpkin right in front of you. So the shape of the pumpkin can actually tell you what you want to paint it on, okay? So think about design, color, what color you want. It can be any shape. I will say about this size, like a big, how should I describe it? What about, okay, I don't want you to get too big of a pumpkin, okay? So about this size, the biggest, like a book, okay? This is the book. This is Tristan Cub Scout book. So about this size, the biggest, okay? Like two of your wrists, about two big ball. How about that? And then we're gonna design our own pumpkin. And then let the kids vote which pumpkin is the coolest, okay? So next week, we're gonna do our own pumpkin design. We're just gonna do it together. Every one of you guys. So I assume Lucas and Preston and Grayson are gonna have each pumpkin, okay? Each one have one pumpkin. That's all, folks. Mia, you wanna show me yours? Who else wanna show me? Ida, okay, hang on. Wait. Let me see Mia first, okay? Ida, wait for a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Are you still painting on your spider? Take it
Yeah.
slowly,
Yeah.
it's okay. Looks good. Nice, I like it.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you for the class.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Ida,
Bye, Kathy. Thank you.
bye. Hang on, okay? Jason, hang on. Ooh, look at that. It's still wet, right? Very nicely done, Ida. Looks good. I like it. Take a good picture of it, okay? Close up so that I can see the real color. Right now, because of your background, it's your window have lights coming in, so I really can't really tell the color that well. Okay, I think Grayson, you want to show me yours? Can you show it to me again, Grayson? Turn, don't do that, I can't see. Oh, I can see your spider coming down, that's good. Good job. What about Lucas and Preston? Are they ready to show me? That's Lucas. Okay, what about Preston? Nice. I like that pumpkin on the right. Good job. You guys have to dry it first, okay, before you put on your names on it. Alrighty? Ida, you did good. So next week we're gonna do pumpkin, okay? So get a small pumpkin. I will suggest a medium size.
Okay.
Okay? I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. So who else is here? Oh, Mia is here. You guys still working on it?
Bye, Miss Kathy. Thank you.
Bye bye. I see you guys next week, okay? Grayson, I see you next week, okay? Bye bye.